Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Last week, you learned how to use self-talk to help focus your attention on what you need to do. So today, let's see what Carlos and Carla are up to. Does that sound like a plan to you? First, I get my hands wet, then I rub with soap, then I rinse them off, and I dry them really well. What do you think Carlos is doing? I'm singing a song to help me remember all the steps to hand washing. Does it help? Yes, I used to forget to wet my hands before putting soap on them. Now I remember to do it every time. Well done, Carlos. You found a way to remember all the hand washing steps. You use self-talk by singing your song. Self-talk helps you remember what to do, right? Can you teach me that song? Yes. First, I get my hands wet, hands wet, hands wet. Then I rub with soap, then rinse them off and dry them very well. That's a good song. Last week, you learned about self-talk and how it can help you stay focused on what you're having to do. This week, you can discover you can also use self-talk to say all the steps of doing things so you can follow all the directions. Thank you for helping us learn to remember. Bye, guys. So we learned our little song, right, about how to remember hand washing step. Now I want you to look at a picture for me, and I want you to take a look at what's happening. What do you see? And talk to your bigger person about it. And then we'll continue. I'm going to give you a few minutes. All right, so I'm going to tell you what's going on in this picture. This is Danny sitting on the rug. He's trying to remember what to do. His teacher said to go start the art project, but there was something else he had to do first. Danny forgot to focus his attention. Who can Danny ask to find out what to do? So he's forgotten a step. So who can he ask to find out what to do? Teacher, yeah. Maybe a friend in the classroom? Yeah. Danny decides to ask the teacher what he has to do. He asks in a respectful voice, "Please, what do I need to do before I start the art project?" The teacher says, "I'll tell you the directions again. Turn on your attentoscopes so you can really focus." Danny turns on his attentoscopes. He looks at the teacher and he listens carefully. The teacher says, "First, put on your painting shirt, then start your art project." Next, the teacher says, "Danny, repeat or say again what I said to help you remember." Danny says the directions. First, put on your painting shirt, then start your art directions, over and over to himself. He walks to where the painting shirts are kept. What was Danny saying to himself as he walked to get a painting shirt? Tell your bigger person if you remember. If you thought he said, first put on your painting shirt, then start your art project, wiggle your fingers. Focusing attention and using self-talk can help you follow directions. So when a teacher tells you, first clean up the blocks, then come sit down, you can say, clean up the blocks, then sit down. Clean up the blocks, then sit down. You can repeat that self to you over and over and over again. And this way, your brain is focused on your task and you're self-talking yourself to do the task. And then you're going to complete something and you're going to be ready to follow whatever happens next, right? Because you would hate to miss out on something so fun. So there's a game that bigger people can play, and what you need is you can take like you can practice this at like mealtime or whatever. You can say, okay, I want your otoscopes. I want you to take 2 crackers off the plate. How many crackers? 2. All right. Use your self-talk to remember how many crackers you can take off the plate. And you could just practice saying 2 crackers, or 1 spoonful, or even in the, like, say you're taking a bath and say you can have 4 toys. Go pick out 4 toys. That's right. First 4 toys, then bath, or something along those lines. And all that is doing is reinforcing the self-talk and the following directions. Because when you're a little person, sometimes it's hard to keep your attention. That's why we always say, put your otoscopes on, zoop, and have your listening ears. And then we say, okay, put your otoscopes next to you and focus on me still. And then you can just continue with what you're saying. Repeating is very good. It may take a few times before a child really understands self-talk, but you can help them by self-talking what you're doing. So say you're, I don't know, taking in the groceries and then doing vacuuming and then laundry. So you can say, I'm going to take in the groceries, I'm going to vacuum, and then I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to take in the groceries, I'm going to vacuum, I'm going to do laundry. Okay, I did my groceries, now I'm going to vacuum. So that they can hear what self-talk is, because the more you model it and show it, the more they're going to do it. You are your child's best and first teacher. So I hope this activity is fun. This one helps with following directions, and this can be done in the car, in the grocery store, waiting in line somewhere, or at home. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.